Hey everybody, it's Mia, and this is a different kind of video. I'm going to show you actually what is in my kitchen, okay? I just went shopping today at the international market. I kind of vlogged about it. I'll put it right here when Monique came to visit me. But I wanted to show you guys what I use because I am vegetarian. And to me, being a vegetarian is all about seasonings. So I wanted to just give you an idea of what I buy and what is like I consider a treat for me. While I don't have all the vegetables that I usually use, like I don't have mushrooms right now. I don't have jasmine rice right now. I have brown rice. You know, there's just certain staples that I love to have, but I just don't have the access to it, or it costs too much. But I will show you what I got today and what I've had, so you can see what I have in my kitchen and what I like to use for my food. So stay tuned. To the store today, and I was going to make a stir fry, but I ended up eating ramen, and so I'll wait tomorrow to make some type of vegetable curry probably. But I got broccoli, bell peppers, carrots, and a zucchini, which I hardly ever get. You guys are probably curious about the price. Oh, that's not gonna focus, but this was basically $2 conversion. This was 1,200 won. This was 1,900. So basically $2 for this. The carrots were $1.50. I have lots of garlic and onions. So I use a lot of garlic, I use a lot of onions, and these are fresh red garlics actually, which are really good. Some apples and some kamja, which is potatoes. I buy a box. Okay, so we have oyster sauce, fish oil sauce, and lime juice, and then some tea right here. This one I use, and I know it's made of anchovies, and sometimes when my body tells me that I need something and I'll sometimes crave some type of fish something, I'll use fish oil. While it's not the flesh, and a lot of the food out in Southeast Asia or in Korea, they usually cook with a lot of meat. And sometimes I don't usually mind the broth. So I use this for stir fries. I'm gonna try a stir fry. My friend told me to mix this with the oyster sauce and some sugar. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But this is basically for my Southeast Asian cooking. Oh, this is my cabinet. This is, I ran out of space because I don't have that much space. But these are whole chilies. This is crushed red pepper and turmeric, which I use in every dish almost. This is muesli, which is, I basically use that instead of oatmeal. If I want some type of breakfast situation, I'll use that. I have my tapatio, of course, oregano, which I always use, sweet and sour sauce, which I have no idea when I'm gonna use that. I usually only eat that type of sauce with like egg rolls, but I'm not making no egg rolls. Okay, my seasonings: garlic powder, curry powder, basil, rosemary, basil, parsley, pepper, chili, gochugaru, more tapatio, almonds, kosher salt, sugar, brown rice, ramen, very spicy Southeast soup, which I'm nervous to make because I was told it was extremely spicy. Korean soup, which I don't think is going to be good, but I'm going to give it a try. Now, as you can see, I buy a lot of these, okay, from the International Mart, but I buy these. These are mainly Indonesian spices. They have Indonesian, Thai, Vietnamese. I randomly one day, without any research or anything, I picked up rendang, okay, and I had this up in the shelf for a minute. I ended up making jasmine rice and just putting the rendang in it, and when I tell you, it was so freakishly good. So I decided to buy some more because they were probably all good. They don't have MSG, which is excellent. This one I bought today because Monique said she really likes this. So I'm going to try this on the vegetables tomorrow for dinner and lunch the next day. So these are all of my curries, my rendang, my gul. That's what I use for my vegetarian steak and potatoes. Green curry, rendang, yellow rice, curry paste, This is for a soup. This is for rice mix. They have a lot of different packages at the International Mart. So this is what I got today. I got coconut milk. And I know a lot of Thai food uses coconut milk and they mix it with the curry and things like that. I asked Monique, you know, how can I use this? And she just said basically experiment, which is what I always end up doing anyway. So, you know, I'm gonna try that. I'm guessing I'll put it with like some type of curry and mix it. I don't want it too soupy. And maybe with potato, bell pepper, mushroom, kind of give some vegetables that have a thicker substance so it doesn't come off more like a soup. Trust me, I have clueless, and it's gonna be a straight experiment. I have my coconut oil, which is the main oil that I cook with. I just purchased some grape seeds, so I'm testing that out. I have my paste when I make my quesadillas. High fructose corn syrup free ketchup, means no fructose, high fructose in that syrup. I use that with the long peppers, and I just eat that as a snack because it's kind of tangy. Those are my flax seeds, salad dressing, blueberries, orange juice, aloe vera juice, milk, which I'm really trying not to even touch because I'm trying to get off dairy, guys. And it's really hard, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And so this is the freezer. I like my cereal frozen, okay? Frozen. So that's my cereal. That's almond milk that I'm freezing, which I probably need to thaw out. This is my frozen fruit for my smoothies in the morning. So bananas, pineapples, and apples, and then I have the blueberries in there. That's what I bought today. That's some of the stuff that I already had. While it may seem like it's really not much, there's a lot that you can do with the seasonings, and that's mainly what I'm trying to say in terms of how I cook and stay healthy out here. You know, there's an abundance of food that you can get that's Korean based. I mean, you can walk down the street and get a kimbap, you can get a soup, you can get all types of things. You're in Korea. But when you have the variety of seasonings and things like that at your disposal to use to spice up some food and break up some of the monotony, it's really exciting. Like, and you might not think so, but like Monique, when we went to the store, Monique bought 5 cans of coconut milk. It's that exciting to be able to have access to some of the things that you do not see in a regular store. I hope you guys enjoyed looking in my cabinets and my fridge. I'm going to do probably a video on how I make my vegetarian steak and potatoes because I really enjoy it. It's so good, and it's really simple. But stay tuned for that. That'll be coming in a few days or a couple weeks. But again, like I said, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.